I want to do this. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to kind of update you guys in my life. Sorry that the fan is going, it's like 800 degrees here. So first off, last time you guys saw me, I still lived in California. I have now moved to Illinois. I graduated college, yay, got my bachelor's. I am currently working on my master's. I start in August. It is currently June. Yes, it's June. I don't know what day it is anymore, the month, year, whatever. So it is currently June 7th and I have a lot going on right now. I started working again, just for the summer. I'm working at a gym and I'm lifeguarding, and I'm also coaching swim, which I love because I love coaching. And I also decided that I wanted to go on another weight loss journey, but this time it's a little different because I decided to get professionals involved. Let's go get started into everything. This time I decided that I no longer wanted to continue the yo-yo dieting, so I want to do the gastric sleeve, and that is a surgical operation where they remove 85% of your stomach, and it's supposed to help you lose weight because one, you have less of a stomach, and two, it also changes your metabolism. I have a pretty crappy metabolism as it is, so that's where we have an issue, because I can starve myself and lose the weight, but then once I start eating normally, it just piles back on, and that's what we're trying to avoid. So with that being said, a lot of my videos now are gonna pertain to this journey. Today I just kind of want to get started on where I've been with the journey, how long it's taking, my doctors, and things like that. So I have my phone here because that is where I keep everything. Also, I got a puppy, and yeah, she's really cute. She's right outside my door, but she's being lazy and it's hot, so she's probably asleep. So I have now been to 2 doctors to figure out which one I want. This is the highest weight I've ever been, and it's I hate myself. I literally look at the mirror and I hate myself. And a couple of years ago I worked so insanely hard to like myself, and I realized that I did a really good job on the inside, and I love the person I become. I love the confidence I used to have. Well, I still have a lot of confidence, just not regarding my body. I like everything in the inside, but the inside doesn't match the outside. And of course, like, I would be lying to everyone if I said, and I even told my doctor this, like, I would be lying to everyone if I said there was no vanity reasons for this. And of course there is, but also there are health reasons in why I want to do this, and I actually have my charts pulled up. So around, I would say, April 2021, I decided that I wanted to do the surgery. I have been thinking about it for about a year, but I just felt like emotionally I wasn't ready to commit to it. I wasn't ready to do it or search anything about it. I just really didn't feel like I was in the mindset where if I went through with the surgery, it would actually be effective for me, because I had just moved. I was struggling with some things. I just was not in the best place. I had ton of family issues going on, so I just decided that put a pause on those thoughts, and then once I felt like I was strong enough to go through the surgery, I would do it. So I worked really hard. I had a therapist that I would see either once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on how I was feeling. And she helped me a lot through eating issues and family issues and trying to not be a perfectionist about everything, because that's a huge problem that I have. And after that, I went to my actual doctor, and we decided together that I felt like I was good enough to start looking into the procedures. So like I mentioned before, I'm doing the sleeve surgery. That's what I want to do. That's what my doctors said would probably be the best for me, because I am so young and I am pretty fit. But I saw one doctor first, and she was really nice, really sweet, but she didn't have that much experience. And I just felt like she pretty much just lectured me instead of actually wanting to help me. And she was just like, you don't need the surgery. And I, you know, as much as I love a professional's opinion, if I go to you for something, I would prefer you did all the labs and everything. Like, she didn't recommend any labs. She didn't recommend therapist. She didn't recommend nutritionists or anything. She literally just took one look at me, and it was like a 10-minute appointment, and was just like, I don't know if you need it. You look healthy. And I'm like, okay, well, I look healthy, but like, do you actually know that? So I talked to my parents, and I thought that that surgeon was not it. So I went to my regular hospital, and I found their bariatrics program. And the way that this program works is that you get a doctor that will follow you from the start to finish. And I absolutely love my doctor. Her name is Dr. Amanda Davenport, and she is just the sweetest person. And after that, I have to do labs, I have to see a nutritionist, I have to see a psychologist, I have to do a seminar, and then after the seminar, or during the seminar, I meet the 3 surgeons that I can pick from. I think I already know which one I want to do, because they gave us like details on all of them, and they gave us like sheets and sheets of information about it, which I didn't get in the first one. So when you are deciding to do the surgery, if you want to do the surgery, make sure you get a good doctor, because the first one clearly wasn't it. And I did my labs, and they did not come back great. First off, let's talk about the biggest thing. The biggest thing is that my cholesterol is extremely high, which is something that I worry about a lot, because both of my grandfathers died from heart complications. So that is something that I'm super worried about. I don't want it to happen to me, and I'm not even 25 yet, and I'm already having issues with this. If you know me, you know that regardless of my weight, I've always been a really fit person. I work out, I go on walks, I do have my lazy days, because who doesn't? We're human. But overall, I'm pretty fit. And to have these issues at such a young age really scares me. The second thing is all of my deficiencies that the doctors found through all my labs. Also, look at all the amount of labs that I've had to do. So all these labs that I've had to do, and most of them came back fine, but folic acid is low, so I need to take vitamins for that. B12 is so low that I now have to take injections for 6 months to try to get those levels up. That might explain why I'm constantly tired. I don't know. And vitamin D is extremely low too, which I'm actually surprised by. So I have to be in intense vitamin D treatments with prescribed pills for 12 weeks every day. And then we'll reassess, but then from there on, for the rest of my life, I'm essentially going to be taking vitamin D pills. Another thing that is really low is my sodium, which is probably why I struggle to regulate my body temperature sometimes. I read that somewhere. I don't know how true it is, but yeah. So those are all the things that are going on wrong with me. Next steps. Next step is I have an appointment with my psychologist, and I'm not really sure what that pertains. I'm not really sure what we're going to talk about. I think she's just pretty much going to be like, okay, what have you been working on the past couple of years to make your mental health a lot better? And also, what are your goals from the surgery? I also have an appointment with a nutritionist, which she, I think, is gonna teach me everything, like how to eat pre-surgery, how to eat, like what do I do during surgery, and then how to eat post-surgery. And like I mentioned, I also have the seminar, which is pretty much just gonna be like meet the surgeons, because I haven't met the surgeons yet because I haven't picked out my surgeon. So I have to go through this whole program. It's probably around 6 months. I've been doing it for about, I would say, 2 weeks. So it's still a really long process. But I found that a lot of people on YouTube don't document the before process. They only document the after. And then after they get the surgery, they're like, oh, this is what happened during, like before and during the surgery. And I want to do the whole thing because oh my gosh, I was really struggling. So with that being said, oh my gosh, okay, camera, focus. Okay, with that being said, click the button below to subscribe, give this video a big like or dislike, whatever you want to do, and leave a comment of any questions you have. Also, my camera's not wanting to focus. Hello. And I will see you next time. Bye.